Right, hello everyone. Whoop, didn't mean to punch the camera. Welcome to Thursday night. It's April 23rd, and I'm going to be putting together April's paper pumpkin. It's called Lakeside Retreat, and it's really pretty. It also goes with one of the upcoming suites in the new catalog coming out. Ooh, almost 2 weeks now, week and a half. Very exciting. Um, so, for those of you that don't know, but I'm sure that most of you do, Paper Pumpkin is a subscription kit that is delivered straight to your door once a month. It is really an easy crafting experience. It comes with everything you need: adhesives, inks, the paper, the envelopes, you name it. All you need are scissors and a stamp block, but the good news is that the stamp block gets delivered to you in your first box, so you just save it and use it along the way. You can make the projects as designed, or you can go down your own path. I will say that I've been subscribed to Paper Pumpkin since 2016, so yeah, long while now. 10 years. Oh, that's right, my 10-year anniversary is coming up. Ooh, I gotta do something special for that. Anyhow, I used to only follow the instructions, and that was it. Probably about 2 or 3 years ago, I started making alternate projects. You usually have a lot left over, and there's so much online that you can really use for inspiration. So, let's go over the cards that we're going to make. I'm going to make one of each design and then one of an extra design. This is a great masculine box, so I don't know why I struggle with masculine cards. I always say, "Oh man, more flower stamps," and then I buy them. So I don't know. I know I struggle with masculine. I don't know about you. I see some people hopping on. If you're on there, oh hey Cynthia. Ooh, wait, is that North Dakota? I'm so bad. I used to teach social studies, and don't ask me about abbreviations. The worst. Well, let's take a look. But what I was saying is, if you are on, please drop a comment. If you're watching a replay, say replay. Love to see who's on and where you're from. By the way, I'm Jen, and I'm from Long Island, New York. So we're going to have a nice "You Are a Lifesaver," "Older, Wiser, Better," and then a "Happy Father's Day." Fun. All right. Okay, so we open it up, and oh, these look a little stepful. But let's get going. Okay, so you have your instructions and then all of your supplies. Like I said, it comes with the adhesive, and it comes with your ink. So you get an ink spot. This is exciting. Hey, Kathy, because this is one of the new in colors. I'm not going to stop going out of focus. Peaceful Pine. I love all the new in colors. Let me go get them because I might have them. Perk of being a demonstrator, I get to order early. So this is the full size. So we have Peaceful Pine, Golden Glow, Hydrangea Hue. This is, I think, I did a little vote on this and people love this one. I kind of like the Golden Glow because I'm weird. Barely Blush. It's so barely there. Can you read it? No. And then Crisp Cantaloupe. So these are the new style ink pads for those of you that whatchamacallits are, I guess North Dakota, have been with Stampin' Up or follow Stampin' Up. They changed their stamp pads. These are very exciting. I think they're kind of like the close to my heart stamp pads. They open up. How easy is that? And guess what? That was a really bad demo. I would be a horrible magician. Oh, they're magnetic. So you can kind of keep them together. You can keep them like this, and they close super easy. I know, as I'm getting slightly up there in age, my fingers are getting a little funny. So these are a dream. You don't have to fight with anything. Just open them up. Okay. So that is the color that you get with this set, or this month subscription. I'm going to open that up. Maybe. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to use the big size pad. You get all the little doodads. So these are some nice pebble adhesives. Got your dimensionals. Ooh, mini dimensionals. And all of your paper, and of course a stamp set. That was one of the reasons why I joined Paper Pumpkin years ago, because you got a cool little stamp set with each one. I have so many, and believe it or not, I jump in and use them. Because you know there's always going to be like a Father's Day one, or Mother's Day. They usually have Valentine's, and Christmas is the best time to be subscribed to Paper Pumpkin, because those months are the best. October and November. Whew. Okay, so let's get started. I like to separate my paper out. Whoops, things are falling apart. I'm going to take my envelopes and move them to the side because I don't need them yet. And you usually get enough supplies to make multiples of each project, depending on what it is. Get your dies. Oh boy. I like these because everything's like cut out and punched out, so you don't have to worry about fiddling with the die machine. This is great if you're new to stamping or need to take it on the go. I bring these when we go to my mother-in-law's in Pennsylvania all the time. And you know, once the kids go to bed, we'll sit at the table, man cave, depending, pop a cold one and make some cards. Haha. So let's get started. Again, take 3. So our first card, it tells you exactly what to do. I have to stamp a bunch of stuff. So some birds, are these called cattails? I think so. To stamp that. Oh, okay, let's get started. And I'm going to stamp on the card front first. And it looks like it is this one over here. Oh, and you know what I see? So this is your card base, and there's something on the front and something on the back. If you are inclined to make alternate projects, you can cut that down the middle, and then you have 2 awesome card fronts. Maybe I'll do something with that. I had an idea for get my bone folder for an alternate card, but now I might have to add to it. Oh, my phone just told me that Jennifer Morgano's live. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so it says to do this little cattail. And these are photopolymer stamps, so you're going to want to stamp on the little cushion. If you don't have a foam mat, I say an old magazine works. This comes with the kit. It's the backing inside. This works great too. It's a piece of like chipboard. I'm just going to stamp off once because I do believe this is the first time I'm using my Peaceful Pine. It's a little bit juicy. And this is a new stamp. I forgot to do something, but I will show you on the next stamp. Okay, so I put that down there. There it is. Just looking for my little chamois, my dirty little chamois that I clean my stamp on. Okay, put that back. I'm going to get birds. Now these photopolymer stamps, when they come, they sometimes have a residue on them, and that's why I was kind of stamping off to get rid of that. What you can do too, I've seen people take an eraser. I honestly will take my shirt and just go like that. Then I'll stamp off once and problem solved. So basically there's just some residue on those photopolymer stamps, and rubbing it against something. I've seen people use Versamark. They stamp with that a few times. Lots of different ways. You just want to make sure you're removing it. Okay. You are an inspiration. Wow, they're really making me work on this first card. Goodness. And that's fine. And when I have a thing of labels like this, I like to keep them together. I find if I punch them out, especially if they're skinny like this, I can't see where I'm stamping. So I like to leave it in first. And then I can punch it out when I'm done. I don't know if that's a particular problem because my eyesight's going. I work in IT, so I'm on computers all day. I think it's catching up with me. Which one is it? I think it's this one. Here, here, and then Happy Father's Day. Oh. Okay, voila. Okay, so I think I've got all the stamping done for this. Now it is time to do the assembling. So it will also tell you what elements you need from the other bits. I'm just going to put this over here, close it so I don't have a stamping accident. I need one of these. I need one of these. Oh my. I need some fishes too. Okay. And if you look at this, for those of you that are not familiar, it'll tell you what pieces you need, and then it'll flip it over and show you where you put dimensionals. Those little hexagons are dimensionals, and that's the tape. It's good. I've noticed they've been, yeah, they have. They've been including some tear and tape lately instead of glue dots. That's interesting. I'll have to keep that in mind and see what comes in next month's kit. Okay, so I'm just going to put a bunch of dimensionals on here. And I'm going to try not to sing "Bring Me Back That Filet-O-Fish." Remember that commercial? Was that... What was that? Was that Burger King? That was a silly commercial. Okay, so for our You Are an Inspiration, it says to put 2 dimensionals on this side and then a piece of tear and tape on this side. Flip this over. Tape over here. And dimensionals over here. So that probably means it's gonna be layered. And then our little fishy. Oh, goodness. And our Father's Day. So for those of you that are watching, oh, how do you order? Hey, Kathy. Well, this is so this is this kit. It's a subscription kit, so I did put the link in. If there's extras of these, if you're a subscriber, you can go buy it if there's extras. Next month's kit looks really cool. I'll post a picture of that maybe tomorrow. It's kind of like summery. It has lanterns and looks cool. Okay, so this goes over here. So when it has dimensionals on one side and tape on the other, so this is going to go, tape's going to go on the raised part and the dimensions will go there so that it's the same height. What I'm going to do first though is put my Happy Father's Day on that little banner. That. Then it looks like we put You're an Inspiration next. Oh, I cut my nails. I always cut my nails before I do stuff like this, and then I can't do anything. Then again, when my nails are too long, I can't do anything either, so looks like I'm never going to win. Right. And then it says to finish it off with some of these little fun pebbles. See if I can get this to work today. Nope. Pointy part. I'm having a hard time with my putty lately, so I'll just use the pointer. Where are the rest of them? All over here. Like I say, I usually do one card exactly like the instructions, and then I'll go veer off and do my own thing. Sometimes. Depends. Okay, so there's card 1. Cute little pebbles. Love those. All right, card 1 in the books. Let me clean up all these dimensionals. And let's make the second one. Okay, so we are going to use this cutout. Nice little beachy scene. See, it was so nice out today, and now I'm freezing in my house. I don't understand how that happens, but... Use a bike. And we're going to do some stamping. Okay, let's see. What are we stamping here? We are going to stamp Happy Birthday and Older, Wiser, Better. I like that, Older, Wiser, Better. Okay, got that, and then we are going to do Happy Birthday on that more rounded sign. Punch those out. Oh, and then I have to do my cattail and my birds again. Doing that right here. Like, I just put my stamp down. What did I do with it? Does anybody else lose stuff on their crafting desk? I know I do. I hate when I doing something last night. I literally put something like down, and I was actually clean. It didn't look like this now, and I could not find it. I was so upset. Took me a very long time to find. Annoying. Okay, and the cattail. Do 2 cattails, yep. Okay. And let's assemble. So these cards usually go pretty quick for those of you not familiar with the paper pumpkins. Did I just say the paper pumpkins? That was weird. Kind of like, what do people say that always makes me laugh? Quoscos? Okay. So we're going to pop this up with some dimensionals. Okay. And for those of you watching, when you use foam like this, do you really use a lot or do you use it sparingly? Let me know. So it's going to go on in the center and the front. And then we're going to tape this guy down. If I can find the tape. The end of the tape, I should say. The tape's right here. Okay, take a pick. It's good for your adhesive-backed elements. It's also good for lifting tape up. When that tool first came out, I was like, do I really need it? Yeah, I use it all the time. So there. Okay. Ooh, I missed something I need this little gray guy, too. Okay, and that is going to get adhered to the bottom of this little panel. I'm over here making noises like I'm working out. Hey, paper crafting, it's tough, right? It's not actually. I enjoy this so much. This is usually what I do to wind down. And these kits are great. Everything comes, it's ready to go. Sometimes when I'm in rare form or in the zone, I'll say, I can get a whole kit done in like a half hour. But I mean, if you like to take your time and craft, go ahead. I always joke with people that now I have two kids, and I work full time, so I usually don't have like all the time in the world. So when I go into craft, I'm on a mission. Okay, let me just see one thing. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, Facebook's been weird lately with the comments. I know when I'm watching other people on live, sometimes I have to refresh mine. Just want to make sure we're good. Okay, so it looks like we're going to put the bike over here. And then I'm going to put this guy down first. Happy birthday. And then our older, wiser, better. And of course, some of our little pebbles. Ah! And this is another card base that has on both sides, so you can definitely cut this in half and stretch it out. Okay, that is our second card. And this is as designed. If you wanted to turn this whole kit into Father's Day cards, wherever you can, Happy Father's Day, Happy Father's Day. I might be known to do that sometimes when I need multiples. Okay. So far we have You're an Inspiration, and Older, Wiser, Better. And our third card, we're going to be using this card base. This has a lot too. I need some oars. I need a life vest. I need the circle thing. It's a technical term, okay? What else I need? Need one of these brown things. And I need a blue thing. Okay. So that's all the stuff I need. Let's do our quick stamping. Let's see. Oh, I have to stamp on the card base itself. Oh, I'm doing 2 cattails. Now, the card has you calling for this, so I'm going to have it down here. Okay. Okay. My kids are in the other room. I'm waiting for the doors to get knocked down. They usually do that when I'm live. Despite the whole, Mommy's going to be on doing her crafts. Shh. And for those of you that follow me, I'm sure you know Maximus. He's my little guy. He crafts with me all the time. Gotta love the moo. He's actually quite good, too. I tell him that all the time. He doesn't believe me, though. You're just saying that. Okay, thanks. And what's one more I have to do? I have to do you're a lifesaver. Okay. And if you have any questions about Paper Pumpkin, just drop them in the comments. I see Kath. Oops, I'm punching the camera again. Kathy asked how to order, and that is, I put the link in the description, I believe. Okay, I think we're ready to assemble. And then I kind of have an idea for an alternate, so we'll see if it works. I often get ideas. Let's see if they actually work out, right? See, look, where's up? There's my bone folder. Never mind. Got it. Okay. So we are going to pop this guy up with some dimensionals. So funny, I found a stash of adhesive sheets from a while ago, and they were kind of getting funny, so I was making some cards the other day, and I was just cutting huge squares and using them. Sometimes I get very frugal with my supplies, and other times I'm like, just use it. It's paper. You know? I used to save like every little itty-bitty scrap, and I don't really do that so much anymore. I mean, I save scraps for sure. I'm not wasteful, but you know, when you save a piece of paper that's like half the size of this, I need that. You know what usually ends up happening is I throw it away after like 5 years. Okay. Boop. I hear movement upstairs. Okay. I almost put the cabin upside down. That would not have been fun. Okay. I'm just seeing how I should do this. I think I'm going to do the Lifesaver next. And it kind of just goes over the bottom here. Whoops. Okay. And then we will take our life jacket. And it shows you, put the dimensionals. So here, when you flip it over, you're going to put them in the lower left. Which is nice. They started with these photo instructions probably a few years ago, and it's really made a difference. Like sometimes you'd look at the sample and be like, what now? What do I do? But they did a good job with these instructions. Okay, I'm gonna get our oars on. Sorry for all these sound effects, guys. Okay, so we're almost done with the third card, and then I'm going to show you my idea. So look what I did, right? I put like this big old piece of tape on there. Ooh, focus. There we go. Whenever I do that, the good thing about the tear and tape is you can just kind of smush it back. Okay, so we're going to have one or okay, I'm going to tuck it under here, and then whoops, So again, I don't know if you've seen any of the samples using the coordinating products that are coming out in May, but yeah, we were at On Stage in Long Beach. I think her name was Jennifer Smith. I'm not 100% positive, but I think it was Jennifer Smith. I think she's from Canada. She had some samples using that set. Whew. And she's kind of a scrapbooker. So, I mean, she had these double-page layouts, and they were just gorge. I kind of wanted, you know, made me want to do scrapbooking more, which I try. Kind of on the fence about the virtual album retreat they're doing. Want to do it, but we'll see if I get there. Okay. Okay. You know what comes after that? Oh, you don't even need any pebbles for this card, so this is going to be it, guys. There we go. Cute. I love it. Okay, so let's try and make an alternate. I'll show you the cards again. So this is card number 3 is designed. This is card number 2 as designed. And this is the first card. I really want to make him sing like that wool. What was his name? What was the bass's name? Does anybody remember? Anyway, whatever. Okay. So what I had an idea of immediately when I opened this box was for this card with this guy. Ah! This. And this. And I made a card like this for my last month's Card and Mom to Go class. And I think my friend Andrea, who is a card maker as well, she has a great store called Crafts on the Move out in Aquabog on Long Island. She made one of these recently. And it was the first thing I thought of, because whenever I see a big front like this, well, let me do the basics first, and then I'll show you. Okay, so you're going to want a paper, something to score with. I always use this paper trimmer to do a quick score because it's much easier than pulling out my score board. Okay, so this is our card. Okay, so there you go. You're going to line this point up and the bottom in your cutting guide. So I always like this because you kind of push it up and it kind of keeps it in place. And then, so you're going to put the top corner up here and the score to fold the card in half down. So it's going to be a straight line. Okay, yeah. You're going to take your blade and get it out of the way so you don't make a whoopsie. I've never done that before. And then you're going to score. And you're going to fold. And what we're going to do is make a fun pop-up card. And I thought of that immediately when I saw this. Because that. Let's get some decoration on it first, though. We don't want it to be boring. I don't think I want to do You're a Lifesaver. But we can do this. What is it, Jen? Tell us. You'll see. Oh my goodness. I am going to use this rounded one, and I'm just going to stamp thanks on it. Okay. There's my stamps. I was like, where'd they go? Let me put something else on there. It looks kind of lonely. I will do some of that braiding on the top and on the bottom. There we go. That's better. Okay. Do that. And I think for the inside we can do You're a Lifesaver. That works. Okay, hopefully I won't do it crooked. I usually end up doing things crooked. That looks pretty darn straight. Watch out. Should go play the lottery. Okay. Now we're going to want this to pop up, right? I'm going to use our life preserver as our pop-up element because that's funny. You're a lifesaver. Here's your life jacket. You're going to want to pop it up with dimensionals because that's what's going to... I usually kind of see where I want the card to be and then place it down like that. I kind of want to put something else there. Maybe I'll just put this green guy behind it. We don't have to put anything on it. But I tell you. All times to cut my nails. Just do that. We'll pop that up on there. Yeah. Come on. Okay, and for those of you that subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, right, they have those new add-on dies that, so for this, April, May, and June, they have a set of dies that coordinate with one for each month, and then you can use them however you like, which is cool. They started doing that last year. Get some value out of it. Okay, so because we want this to pop up, we're not going to put glue on this side. We're only going to put glue on this side. So I'm going to go here, and actually to make it even easier, how about this? You can just go here, put 1, 2, center that guy. And there you go. Here's a fun and that was pretty quick. And now your recipient. Oh, isn't that cute? I love it. Fun, fun, and fun. Right? All right, so that's an alternate. Do I want to do another one? What do we have here? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Well, I guess we can just make a completely... Well, we can just, I guess, switch up the orientation on this. So while I'm thinking about that, I do want to tell you about some upcoming things. I am... The first of the month is coming, so that means I'm going to have my cardamom class to go for May. I'm also doing a buy one get one sale on my Facebook page, so go to my photo albums and check that out. It's a good way to get double the fun for some retired stamps and new product. I am also doing my Creatively Connected, which we craft along together. I give you some measurements, so be on the lookout for that. What else do we have going on? We have a craft along, so if you make a purchase during the first 2 weeks of May, I will send you a crafting packet to craft along with me the end of May. So it's 3 one-hour sessions on Facebook, and we'll make some cards together. Because why not? It's more funner to craft together. I would say, as my little guy says, but he's very proper with his speaking. I was laughing the other day. We were at my mom's, or my sister's, and my sister asked him if he had a lot of friends, and instead of saying I had a lot, he said, I have multiple friends. He says multiple. Max? Ay, ay, ay. I'd say he's weird, but he's mine, so we know that. Okay, I'm just putting stuff down. Don't even know what I'm doing. I do like this guy. Let's rough him up. Oops, that was really rough. I should cover my stamp pad so I don't get some lint in there. Although these are the new felt pads, so that's nice. They're pretty resilient. Right? What did they show us? Let's ink those edges. There we go. Never do that with your foam pads. So there you go. Just a little distress, some ink. Makes it look a little different. What else? I should stamp on here something. Do I want to do my birds again? Waka! Did I just waka? Where's my stamp? There it is. Okay, guys, it's getting late. It has been a long week at work. That's all I can say. It's been a long week, and I still have one more day to get through, so If you're in the same boat, I wish you luck, everybody. I don't know, is it a full moon or something? Mayhaps. Okay. Then, let's do this. I'm going to put that bicycle on there again. I'm laughing at myself right now because sometimes when I sit down to try and do an alternate, I sit there like forever and don't do a thing. And I'm just like, I'm going to do that and do a sentiment over here. Yeah, let's put a happy birthday in the upper corner. Okay. Wow, I just started away there. Let's do our older, wiser, better. Is that going to fit? Yep. If not, I'll make it fit. I could always cut this too, but those periods worry me. Right, there we go. Now let's pop this guy up with some dimensionals. So if you are curious about all my events, I do have my newsletter link there down in the description or up in the description. So sign up. I will send some inspiration. I send you when my events are happening, whether they're in person or virtual. So yeah, I'll let you know when there's sales going on, all the things. Okay, let's put our bike there. Pop that bike up too. Do, 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 do. Okay, there we go. Alternate number 2. Older, wiser, better. Just like me. I also just thought of, when I said before it's my 10th anniversary being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I should probably do something special for that. So be on the lookout. So let's recap here. What do we have? We have this alternate. We have our pop-up alternate. And then we have the 3 as design cards. Okay. If you have any questions about Paper Pumpkin, just reach out to me. I did put the link in the description, as well as my other fun links. Hey, like it, share it, all the good things. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for commenting. And I hope that you have a great night. Bye, guys.